It's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful, and rainy Atlanta, Georgia. Today is, what is today? Tuesday, May the 14th, 2024. And on today's video, we have a failure. Yep, got a piece of equipment down here. All right, this is the newest Echo 2620T that I have. It has 22.5 hours. And let me show you if I can pull this off. We have a broken intake system. Okay, so this right here is like a rubber boot. This is the intake side, and here is what broke. This has 3 mounting points here, and this one is not broke. That's what the other two look like. But so this broke, and the trigger right here, the plastic snapped on the end so that the cable will no longer stay in there. How did that happen? Glad you asked. No fault of the trimmers. If you've been watching the videos, you know that we keep the trimmers mounted on the side of the trim stars on the left side, which is be the suction side of the mower. That's usually the side that you're going to get the most damage if you're going to damage something with the mower or on the mower, because that's the side you're going to be going against fences and brick walls around stuff. So what happened was the guy that works with me, he was going along a privacy fence and it jutted out just a little bit, and he didn't miss it. So basically it got the intake portion of the trimmer snagged it a little bit, and it was enough to snap this and also break this piece right here. Now, if you need parts for your lawn equipment, the best place I have found, and I have used a ton of them, is Parts Tree. PartsTree.com. They have, the reason I like it is because they have really, really detailed exploded diagrams of all the trimmers, blowers, whatever, of many different brands. But they're really, really clear, and they always have parts in stock, like 15 or 20 of each, and the prices are really good. So I ordered this piece, which is called I believe it's called an intake isolator, right? And I ordered the 2 gaskets. They were real cheap. And I ordered a new trigger assembly right here. And I'll show you guys how to fix it. Here's the carburetor. It did not damage the carburetor. It didn't damage anything else on here. On the trimmer that I use, it has almost 400 hours, and I have hit stuff with it accidentally here and there. I haven't actually done it like that, but yeah, it's going to happen. But the time of carrying the trimmers with us, it saves so much time. It's incredible. So I would mount those trimmers on the right side of the mower if I could, and I may look at trying to maybe figure out how to do that, because the height control handle for the deck is on that side. So there would be less damage if I were to mount it on the discharge side of the mower. But pretty much, yeah, it has to go on the left just because of the way the mower's set up. It doesn't have to. I can figure something out. But anyway, that's what's going on with the trimmer. Now, fortunately, I keep a PAS 2620 with the high torque attachment, the string attachment portion. So that's what we're using as a backup. The 3020 that I have, 3020T, that will never ever go on the mower because it's just too big. That thing is almost 600 bucks. And if it gets damaged, it's just too big. It would stick out too far because of the engine. But so here is the question. Now, it is supposed to rain. It rained yesterday all day. It started raining like 7:30 in the morning, but it was off and on sprinkling and misting. not enough to where the pavement was that wet or where there were any puddles. We did the entire mowing route, the whole thing. I think it was 10 or 11 yards. I knew it was going to rain today. I didn't know it was going to rain all day, so I have canceled the mowing for today. And what I'm going to do, I keep telling you guys to do this, all the customers, I think we had 10 or 11 for today. I'm going to go in, send them all an email, say, hey, due to the rain today, we are rescheduling for tomorrow. If it rains tomorrow, it rains tomorrow. We'll just keep rescheduling. But I always send an email, or you can do a text message. Do not assume that the customer is going to remember the next day that it was raining. Okay, I don't care if it's pouring down rain all day. I'm still sending some type of communication to them so they know we just didn't forget about them. And I don't think I have ever had somebody get mad because I did that. They are always very appreciative that I am keeping communication open with them. I think it's not supposed to rain tomorrow, so now everything else will be pushed forward a day. I think it's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday. That's no good, because that means Tuesdays will get done Wednesday. Wednesday is a lighter day. It will get done Thursday, with maybe some of Thursdays being able to be done then, and then the rest of Thursdays would get done on Friday unless it rains. Now, if it rains Thursday and Friday, now we're at a situation where I'm trying to do all of them on Saturday. I don't know. As I've said before, the schedule is really tight. Every day is pretty much full. We schedule mowing Monday through Thursday, with Friday to be used. I have pine straw jobs I need to do. Those are put on the back burner. Mowing is always the priority. If you get more than 1 day a week of rain, depending on when it is, it can mess everything up. If you get really 3 rainouts, 3 days of rain in a week, it's pretty much grenading the whole week. And what I do in that situation is, I can't, come the next week, I can't just forget about the people that had, the previous week, because if I wait, just say, okay, well, we'll be around next time, next schedule, because everything's bi-weekly around here, then that would mean it would be a month between services. And with the rain and the warm weather, this Bermuda is growing like crazy. We still have a lot of poana in the yards. It just will not. It's starting to stress out, but it's in everybody's yard. And because it's still so cool and there's been so much moisture, it's just not dying. By this time last year, well, it's May 14th. It was, during April, it was in the mid 80s. And we had a lot of the annual bluegrass, because when it's wet and warm, we'll have annual bluegrass. When it's wet and cold, we'll have the poana. Now, I'd rather have the poana because it looks better when it's cut. The annual bluegrass, it never looks good, and the mower won't hardly cut it. It just looks like Donald Trump's hair that's folded over, and it's that kind of strawy looking color, manila. If the temperatures would stay above 85 for an entire week, it would kill, the poana would die out. So I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to. I mean, it's maybe 70 degrees now. I think it got up to high 60s yesterday. We're way cool for being in the middle of May. So I don't know if we're gonna have a cool summer or not. But yeah, that's all I got. I'll do a follow-up video on repairing this, because the hardest thing, if you've got one of these, the hardest thing is to get this back on to here. I mean, it is very difficult. You can't, this has to be installed first because there's the 2 screws. If you take these 2 screws, 2 bolts out, this will come out. But this thing is it's got a lip on it, and it has to fit inside of this. And it is extremely difficult, but I did figure out a way by using some of the penetrating oil on here, and I figured out how to get this in here, get it back into this plate without damaging it. But you can damage it really easy. So, but we'll do that when I should get the parts in a couple days, hopefully. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Leave a comment below, and let me know if you are experiencing a lot of rain right now where you are. And I do know that in the South, this is just the way it is in Atlanta. As soon as it hits June, rain stops, and it's pretty much dry, unless we get thunderstorms. But this day after day after day after day of rain in summer, it doesn't really do that. We'll get torrential thunderstorms like you do like in Florida in the afternoon. So it's what it is. Makes the grass grow. Can't do anything about it. Thank you, God, for giving us the water, for making this grass to grow so we can make that mowing money. All right, well, I will talk to you guys in the next video.